Okay, let's talk about one of the most exciting and, let's be real, one of the most daunting parts of wedding planning, the venue. It is, after all, the entire backdrop for your big day. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can find the perfect one for you.
And this is so true. Because your venue, it's not just four walls and a roof. It's the entire platform for every single moment. From the second you walk down the aisle to the very last dance. It sets the tone, it creates the atmosphere. Really, it's the canvas for all your memories.
So that's the big question, right? With a million options out there, it can feel totally overwhelming. But don't you worry, we are going to give you a clear, totally stress-free framework that will guide you right to the ideal spot for your wedding.
So, here's our game plan, our roadmap to make this whole process a breeze. We're going to cover the foundation of your day, crafting the perfect ambiance, a feast for your guests, the art of seamless logistics, and finally, elevating the guest experience. Let's dive right in at the beginning.
First things first, we've got to lay the groundwork. Think of this part as picking the actual canvas for your masterpiece. These first few decisions are absolutely crucial because they're going to influence everything else that comes after. All right, so there are three big decisions you need to make right at the start. 1. Finalize that guest list. It's more than just a number. It dictates the size of the venue you need and, honestly, your budget. 2. Define your aesthetic. And I mean, really think about the vibe. Are you going for modern and chic or more rustic and cozy? This is going to be your filter. And 3. Think about having a single location for everything.
And that last point is a huge one. Seriously, having your ceremony and reception in the same place? It's a game changer. You totally eliminate travel stress for your guests, there's no awkward gap in the middle of the day, and it just makes the whole day flow so much more smoothly for you.
Okay, with the practical stuff sorted, let's get into the fun part. The feeling, the ambiance. This is the magic that turns a room into an unforgettable experience. It's what makes your wedding feel like your wedding, you know? Just look at what lighting can do. It's kind of like magic, isn't it? The right venue can give you this warm, intimate, romantic glow for the ceremony, and then, boom, flip a switch and the whole space is transformed into a vibrant, celebratory party for the reception.
But it's not just about the lighting, of course. It's a whole sensory experience. You got to think about tasteful music setting the mood, comfortable spots for guests to sit and chat, beautiful natural elements like flowers, and elegant decor that ties it all together. All right, let's move on to something I know everyone loves thinking about. The food. A memorable meal is such a huge part of the guest experience, and it's another amazing way for you to show off your personality as a couple. And the cool thing is, you're not just stuck with the old-school chicken or fish option anymore. Not at all. Modern venues offer some incredible choices, like interactive cooking stations, beautiful plated dinners, cozy family-style feasts, or even fusion menus that tell a story about you.
Okay, now we're going to talk about logistics. I know. It doesn't sound as glamorous as food or decor, but stick with me here. Getting the logistics right is the secret ingredient to a day that feels effortless and truly magical.
This is where the concept of an all-in-one venue really becomes your best friend. It's basically a place that handles a ton of the services for you. The catering, the staff, maybe even planning support. It just consolidates all those moving pieces and makes your life so much easier. So you get all that practical stuff handled in one place. But what's the real payoff? What's the number one biggest benefit of getting all these logistics just right?
It's this, right here. Less stress and a lot more celebration. When you're not worried about a dozen different vendors and details, you are free to just be present and actually enjoy the day you spent so long planning. That's the whole point.
And in today's world, we can't forget about the tech side of things. A lot of modern venues come equipped with great sound systems for your music and speeches, projectors for a photo slideshow, and even live streaming, which is just a wonderful way to include loved ones who couldn't travel.
Okay, for our final section, let's bring it all home and focus on the people who matter most, your guests. A truly fantastic venue doesn't just focus on the couple, it thinks about the comfort and enjoyment of every single person who comes to celebrate with you.
And it's these little thoughtful touches that really make a huge difference, you know? Things like having comfy lounge areas where people can take a break from dancing, or making sure older guests have a great seat, even something as simple as a welcome drink. It all says, "We're so glad you're here." So when you pull it all together, what's the big takeaway? It's that the right venue isn't just a place you rent for a day. It's a partner. You're looking for a team that gets your vision and has all the tools and expertise to help you bring that story to life.
So I'm going to leave you with this one simple question to think about before you even start looking at places. When your guests leave at the end of the night, what is the single feeling you want them to have? Is it joy, comfort, awe? Figure that out, let that feeling be your guide, and I promise you will find the perfect place.